Hey, yo, babies, you like my new hat? I love this. That looks so good. Anyway, actually, I cannot get over it. Look how sexy it is, huh? Look at that. Oh, hello? What's wrong with my character? Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're starting the video. We are good. Anyway, as I was saying, this video is gonna be about keybinds, all my settings I'm using, and what I feel like are the best way to play with keybinds if you actually want to play with keybinds. I think keybinds help you a lot. You want to become the best player, because that's me, obviously, but you will be becoming the best player that you can be, you know? So yeah, okay, give me a kiss now, yeah? Maybe a little bit? Okay, maybe late, maybe late. Okay, let's get started, huh? Okay, so settings. What settings do I use? This. Wonderful, cool. Graphic settings, high, blah 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 blah. Remove bloom and motion blur. If you're using these two, you are a weirdo. Depth of field, I hate it. But other than that, it's your choice, to be honest. I would actually do this probably. Shadow rendering distance, I don't really care about shadow unless it's close to me, I guess. Because it actually improves your FPS a bit if you have shitty, if you have trash, what you call it, processors, that improves it. Super good. Nice. I'm gonna kiss you. This stuff, this basically means like how fast you are moving your indicator, like if you are blocking with mouse instead of keybinds. So yeah, keep that in mind. Whatever, don't care. It doesn't bother me. I don't care. Also, change this. Camera shaking effect is bad. You shouldn't use it. Whatever. This is good. Party mode. I don't know why I don't have it enabled. It shows you like when somebody dies. It shows you that he's dead, so you can revive and stuff. It's pretty good. I don't have a example here because, well, too bad. Listen. Okay, and now the big part. Oh my god, I'm dying. Oh baby, oh come on, kiss me. Yeah. Okay, so the best part. I have jump on Z, right? I have sprint on left control, right? That's me. I get B for standing or crouching. Pretty good if you are hiding around. I never hide around, so that doesn't really bother me. Now the most important part is I have overhead bound to one of the side buttons on the mouse and stab to the other button on the mouse. I have a Razer Naga. Yeah, I don't know. Razer Naga, I don't know, bro. It's a MMO mouse. Anyway, it has a lot of buttons, but most modern mouses have side buttons anyway, so you should be fine to just use this, to be honest. And then I have left side attack on mouse 1 and the right side attack on mouse 2. I have central block on space and I have left block on left shift. I have right block on V. I don't have faint binded because I don't think it's really worth it, in my opinion. No, I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But that, you know. Alternative shield bash is on nothing because I don't use it. If you use shield bash, you're better game. Sound doesn't matter, it's your preference, and this doesn't matter, it's your preference. Okay, cool. So I got basically why I'm doing this is because I can block in all directions while still moving. If you have your blocks and attacks bound, make sure that you have them in such a way that you can still press WASD without having to take your finger off block, for example. Because that's gonna help you a lot, boys, like a lot, right? Like it will help the hell out of you. You can practice your blocks on these things, like these mobs here. If you are actually good, you can practice it on like multiple mobs at once. And honestly, it takes a bit of time to get used to. But I've been finding that it's pretty useful. I've been playing with these binds for a month now or something, maybe probably like less than a month, and it's really good. Like it feels really good. I think it's really good to have everything bound. A lot of people are saying, yeah, no, you shouldn't, but honestly, it's going really well for me. And you can definitely play with directional, but I just don't. I prefer this. It's so much fluid, and like I don't have to worry about my mouse movement, because if you have your mouse movement affected, like if you look around, right, to block, you have to actually look around, right? So like if you're let's say you want to block right? You have to move your camera a bit to the right, which is really annoying. Also, this guy is just not leaving me alone. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? But yeah, so basically that's the main perk of actually having your buttons bounded to blocks and like attacks, because you can freely move your camera without messing up your block, and it really helps with for a lot of people. In my opinion, this is the better way of playing the game. But also because I prefer this over just directional combat in general. I'm not a big fan of directional combat. In my opinion, is whatever. I don't really care too much about it. I think it's clunky. But with mouse binds, you will see a big difference in my opinion, and you will see that it will be considerably easier to play the game, especially if you are not using a shield. The space one is probably the most important. Even like, let's say you don't want to bind all the blocks and all the attacks and such, and so I definitely still recommend you bind your central block to something, because central block is the most important. It blocks 2 directions. So, in my opinion, definitely worth getting it binded to some sort of key. It doesn't have to be space, it can be something else, I guess, or whatever, or like a side button or whatever. But definitely make sure you have that bounded, is the most important one. The other ones are whatever, I guess, is like preference. But I definitely recommend you actually practice a little bit as you do your binds, because it's gonna take a bit of time to actually get used to, and you're gonna probably say, "Ah, no, this is trash" in the first hour of 2 hours or 3 hours of play. But after that, it will be way easier, and honestly, it will help you a lot, in my opinion. So yeah, you should definitely do it. All right, and one more tip I probably forgot to tell you about because I'm a noob. You can actually move stuff around, as you can see. Actually, my health bar is a bit moved and all that stuff. You do that by pressing Alt, like the default keybind is Alt, where you get like your mouse and stuff, and like you drag stuff around. So you can drag your buffs, for example, if you want to see your buffs below your HP, you can just drag them around like that. In my opinion, the buffs, I don't really care about them too much, because I only care about the what you call this, food, right? So I don't really care, I keep them there. But having like your stamina and HP under your character, I think is pretty useful. So I would definitely recommend you start moving things around if you if you didn't already. I think it's worth it. It will help you with figuring out what's best for you. So yeah, make sure you actually do that, or don't do it. I don't care, I'm not your dad. I will still thank you for watching the video. It's been a pleasure as always. Please leave comments with stuff you would like to see next, like video ideas. I actually read most of the comments, if not all the comments, because I'm not really getting a lot of comments. It's okay. So yeah, thank you so much. Leave a like. Bye bye. See you later. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Kiss you. Blah 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 blah.